Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of our Fallout 1 Let's Play. When we last left off, we got the greatest weapon in the game, I do believe. This little alien blaster. And then we got impaled by a giant scorpion. So the best possible thing that could happen, and then, well, not the worst possible thing that could happen, that would be getting our save file corrupted and losing the blaster. I was gonna consider moving to a different spot, going ahead and using our rat scorpion tails to complete a quest, but it seems this one here has other intentions. So let's just vaporize him, shall we? I did check, though, before the video started to make sure we're not poisoned, and we're not. Which is great. If we were poisoned, that would make trying to heal ourselves a little bit risky. We'd have the possibility of dying from poison damage while we're healing ourselves. Luckily, that's not really a risk. The only thing that can happen is we fail to do healing. Or I think you can mess up terribly enough to... You've taxed your ability with that skill. Wait a while. We have 17 health left. Should be enough to kill 2 scorpions with our pal Ian. Come on, 43% chance. The one downside to the Jinxed perk I'd really say affects us is it seems a little dumb to go with anything less than a 50% chance. Because then we might just end up killing ourselves. So I feel very encouraged to only take shots we know we can make. Luckily, the scorpions don't have quite enough AP to catch up with us and hit us before we can get close to them. Which means they're basically walking into our arms. This does relate to the Alien Blaster too, because the only real issue with the Alien Blaster and the Jinxed perk is there is a chance when you critically miss to shoot yourself. And if we shoot ourselves with the Alien Blaster, well, I mean, you see what it does to scorpions. What do you think it does to a human? I'm willing to bet it's a very similar result. And the scorpions don't look too good. So, not really something I want to risk here. You might notice that these tails are very heavy, considering that their actual value is only 10 caps. But their use extends beyond the tails themselves. They can be used to make anti-venom, I believe, is what it's called. And that can be used to, well, stop us from being poisoned. Which is an exceptionally good thing, because rad scorpions are probably the most common thing that can ambush you in random encounters. So it's always great to have a bottle of anti-venom on you. Also, the anti-venom sells well, and doesn't weigh a lot. So, it's also a great monetary thing in that regard. Let's see. It should give us a little notification when we've killed all the rad scorpions, so I'm assuming there's some. Yep. See one down there. Do we want to see if we can heal ourselves now? Let's see. First aid. You're too tired. Well, shucks. I am a little concerned about what could happen if these catch up with us, so I'm going to put a stim pack in my secondary slot, just to ensure we don't end up in a situation where we can die easily. Rat Scorpion was hit for 23 points. And survived. Yikes. Thank you, Ian, for your critical hitting. Okay, so our goals for this episode are to clear the caves, and then to get an extra rope from Aradesh. I saw one when we started bartering. so that we can go into Vault 15. See if we can find that water chip that we need so badly. We do want to find the water chip rather quickly. We don't want to dawdle too much, because there is a time limit here. 126 days left. So, we don't have a whole lot of time to waste here. As to what happens if we miss the timetable, I'm not sure if you critically missed and lost your next turn and the rest of your ammo. I'm sorry, what? Where did the rest of our ammo go? It said we lost it. Lost it where? When we drop the gun, I know where the gun goes, but, does losing ammo mean you're never getting it back? Because that's, are you bloody kidding? Well, we could reload a save and, keep our alien blaster, but I feel that would just be slightly cheating. So I suppose it's only fair that we, instead of cheating our way through this, we go back to using the 10 mil. Oh yeah, I have to steal from you to get anything. I forgot about that. Ay. That's just great. Get so excited, I lost the, well, we still have it. We can still use. We should probably stop bartering with him, because we can add stuff to his inventory too, which I do plan on doing. I don't know why I took your gun. I don't know why I took anything, actually. Or was your gun my gun? I think your gun was my gun, actually. Yeah, it was. So yeah, very sad situation we're in. That was a very short-lived thing, but hey, once we find small energy cells, we can continue about our way. That's great. Let's see, I didn't see a whole lot of veering paths in this cave. Is that it? I don't remember it saying we did anything. Let's see, character. So I'm looking for a Pip-Boy. Status, Shady Sands. Stop the rad scorpions. Didn't we just do that? I don't see anyone in this cave, but I guess we can give it another short run over. Maybe there's one next to a wall we can't see. Go ahead and quick save again. Of course, every time, the reason I have to reset this thing is I believe the quick save, once you set it up, it can only be used for one quick save. That might be the case, but I know that once you set up the quick save, if you leave the game, then you cannot reuse the same quick save slot. So. Which isn't too terrible, because I want to change it, because I'm making a separate slaves slot per episode. Okay, I'm not quite so confident in killing this rad scorpion this time. Rad scorpion critically missed and crippled right leg. Rad scorpion critically missed and crippled right arm. Critically missed and dropped my weapon. And I don't have enough action points to get it back. God. That's great. Yeah, I guess I'm running away. Sorry, I had my... Let's see what all happened there. It was critically hit. The blow slips between the cracks in its carapace. That's great. Can I get my gun back now? Thank God! I'm gonna run away now. You gain 500 experience points for stopping the rat scorpions. Okay, we've stopped them now, and we're pretty close. Actually, too. We're not poisoned still. That's great. Ah, you're the last scorpion. And we've leveled up, because we gained 100... Yeah, we gained experience for... That's great, we've leveled up twice, which means we get a perk. Awareness. You're more likely to notice details about people. Gives you more detailed information about them when you perform examine. It's great. It allows you to see the exact hit points of an enemy, for example. Quick pockets. You can better store your equipment on each person. With each rank of this perk, the AP cost to access your inventory is reduced by 1. That's good. A smooth talker has learned to increase their options in dialogue without understanding what they're talking about. I like how the picture here is of a car salesman. Each level of this perk will increase your intelligence by 1 for the purpose of dialogue only. So, you basically get to do what I do a lot, which is say intelligent-sounding words that you don't know the definition to. Swift Learner. You indeed a swift learner. With this perk, as you level, you get a bonus of plus 5% when you earn experience. Best purchase on every level. I was only like I said, I was low level when I first beat the game, but I want to do things more detailed, and there is a level cap. So I do have an issue with taking a perk like that. Smooth Talker. Intelligence is second only to Charisma, as far as, no, Intelligence is above Charisma, really, when it comes to conversations. Charisma can be negated by increasing your skills with, speech. So that sounds great. I'm either going with that or Awareness. The awesome thing is we can hit cancel, and we don't have to pick yet. So, you can vote in the comments section of this video. What perk should we go with for the next episode? And now, I'm going to put all of this into energy weapons. So, when we get our energy cells back, we can be great with the alien blaster again. I already miss you. And we can hit done, and just to make sure, yeah, we can pick the perk whenever we want. We're not forced to do it now, which is great. And of course, I forgot to set my stopwatch like I have in all these other videos, so I don't know how long this video will be. I'm sorry, guys. I will never forget. I'll just be honest. I'm never gonna remember to do this. So, these videos might be 10 minutes long, might be 20 minutes long, might be an hour long. I hope I have enough sense of time not to do that, but, you know, I might not. I'm going to the entrance. Let's see if you appreciate me, Seth. Our entire town is grateful to you for destroying the rad scorpions. Thank you. Okay, you're grateful. For that, I will spare your life. The one thing I really like about the more modern games compared to the old ones, which, don't get me wrong, I love these old ones, but
things are much more settled now. Raslo has been working on a cure for the rad scorpion poison, and with that, we should be able to fight what's left of them.
But I do miss the radio in New Vegas and 4 and 3. I did like listening to that music, although it would be copyrighted, so I wouldn't be able to listen to it for the Let's Play as it is. But still, you don't need to worry anymore. I destroyed the nest. Or, it was nothing. Excuse, I have no more questions for you. You don't need to worry anymore. I destroyed the nest.
You are truly a hero. Know that the people of Shady Sands are most grateful.
If you're grateful, can I have a free rope? I thought I saw it. Did you not have a rope? Someone had a rope. I know, for a fact, someone had a rope in this town. Was it not you? Did you not have a rope? You have no rope?
Goodbye.
Thanks, bye. Gee, jerk. Did you get rid of that rope specifically so I couldn't use it? Oh, I'm supposed to have my weapon holstered. I also don't like if you have your weapon out, you will be attacked on sight. At times. I have a sample of the rad scorpion poison. Can you do something with it? Let me see the sack. Yes, I can do something with this. Here, take this as a free sample. It seems to work well against rad scorpion stings, of course, but shows potential as a general anti-venom and poison cure. Thank you, sir. I gained 250 experience for just making an antidote. It was really nothing difficult, though. Okay, thanks, man. Just to show you maybe the price of the antidote. I never sold the antidote in Fallout 1, but in Fallout 2, I used it as, yeah, it's 50 caps. In Fallout 2, I used it as my main money-making resource. Which I never did beat Fallout 2, but I hope to do so after this Let's Play. But that's the goal here, to go through all of the games in the Fallout series. So, steal. Yes, I will steal from you, sir. Give me that tail. Can I take all of them? I can't. Can't take one of them? No, I can't. How much stuff do I have to give you to pick anything up? You can have my books. I'm not using them. You can have my ammo. I'm not using them. You can have my flare. You can have... That's probably what's slowing me down the most, actually. The bottles of water, I would assume. There's no space left for that? What? Dang it. This is when I wish I had the trade menu back. Can I give you like 10 of these? Yes. And can I take one of you now? And can I give you like another 10? Can we just trade these like 10 at a time? Okay. This is like slightly annoying. Can I just give them all to you now? Yes. Can I just take like all of these now? Yes. Or am I at my maximum carrying capacity? Okay. Can I take one of them? Can't take another one. Can't take another one. Can't take the last one? No. Can't take the last one. Can I get rid of something and take the last one? Okay. Thank you. I have a sample. Can you do something with it? Yes. Done. I have a sample. Can you do something with it? It's late. Come back in the morning. No, I'm not hurt. Well, screw you too, man. I guess I'll wait for morning this time instead of waiting for noon like I normally do. Since we're gonna be having time pass as it is. I have a sample. Hey dude, guess what? I have a sample. Hey dude, guess what? I have a sample. I so wish I could, like, mass produce these or something. But, can't. It's like, how many of these do I have left? Where are the tails? I have one left, okay. I just need to wait. Good boy. Wait. Morning. Until healed, actually. I would like to heal myself. Healing rate is increased with endurance, and, with the trait, fast metabolism, just so you can heal yourself quicker. I figured I'd point that out while I was actually using the thing. Thank you for all the anti-venom, man. Appreciate it. I have 7 pieces of anti-venom, and I believe they all weigh 1 pound. A bottle containing a home-brewed antidote for poison. Milky liquid with floating pieces of rad scorpion flesh. Delicious. Anyways, I guess we can look for that rope again. Did someone not have an extra rope? It was Tandy, wasn't it? Because that's the only other person I would have talked to, I thought. Or was it you? Seth, leader of the guards. Okay, I forgot. I need to holster this weapon. Maybe they won't attack me anymore since I saved them, but it doesn't hurt to be safe. Rope, I'll take that for free. No, okay. I'll just... If you hold this down, it will gradually increase, so it doesn't take so long. Or, in Fallout 2 it did. I don't think I ever, like, held it down here, but, it does suck. You can also only pick up caps in increments of 100, I think. Not 100. 1,000. 9. Well, 999. It's only 3-digit numbers. So there are a lot of mechanical things that Fallout 2 improved, but, you know, we can deal without them. You come across a traveling merchant and guards. Well, that's, like, fantastic. You got any energy cells? Well, hello, Wonder. My name's Duck, and I'm headed into Shady Sands to do some trading. Perhaps I can interest you. Yes, what's for sale? Let me show you. That's a fruit that looks like a green heart. Actually, that looks very disgusting. Well, you have no energy cells. You're useless to me. Goodbye. I'm also gonna go ahead and quick save. You see a wandering merchant of Asian descent. Why is that important? And on to the vault. Vault 15. Living quarters, caverns, and... I guess living quarters was the first level we were in. Yeah. Which means we can now use our rope and ascend further into the abyss. Yay, a giant... What is that? Greater mole rat. Thanks. I'm like kind of stuck now, actually. And Ian's out of ammo? No, he reloaded it. He didn't have enough action points left, I'm sure. Now we can loot the corpse for nothing. I do hate that it will let you try to loot their corpses even when they don't have anything. There should be lockers around here. I know there are lockers around here. Surely this isn't the last level of the vault, then, if we haven't found the lockers. I like how the small rats are completely unaware of our existence. I like how he just stabbed the mole rat and it made a very quiet... That was just a very weird sound for stabbing to me. But oh well. Ah, yes, lockers. We have grenades. Frag. Got frag grenades. Got dynamite. We're not skilled in traps, so not like the most useful. Ah, here's the weapon I dread. The 10mm submachine gun. I would probably convince myself to use that at some point, despite my better judgment. Basically, the thing with the 10mm frag grenade is, it's great. It is an awesome weapon because it allows you to burst fire. The issue is that burst firing, especially if you give it to a companion, you're screwed, because they will end up shooting you with it. And the very same thing that makes it a great weapon will make it a terrible weapon because it will kill you. But when you use it, I believe you're more likely to... I'd hate to critically miss with it, let me just say that. And of course, what is this character likely to do all the time, if I ever miss? Okay, I was concerned when he fell to the ground, Ian was dead, and this would be like a terrible point for Ian to be dead. Actually, let me look at Ian, just to ensure he's not dead. Tigrat critically missed and crippled right leg. I love these stupid mole rats. Let's see, I can get close to the smaller rat from here, and I can let Ian take care of the big one. And yes, I'm aware I'm being lazy and letting my bodyguard do it for work. Ian critically missed and lost his next turn. Darn it, Ian! Why you gotta be such an idiot? I keep forgetting I don't have a whole lot of stuff left. Let's look at Ian. He is wounded, but he's not severely wounded, so it's not terrible. Let's block the rat's escape. I thought that was a good idea. Ian critically missed and hit randomly. And then he missed. Well, beats critically missing. Finally, that was like the most difficult pig rat to kill. For some reason. And I'm not even trying to kill pig rats at the moment. I'm trying to get... Ah, yes. You're able to determine that command and control center is definitely buried under even more rock. You will have to look for a water chip elsewhere. So we failed at finding a water chip here, but we did complete a little thing in our quest, I suppose. That's the best way of putting it. There should be another locker here somewhere, I know. This is going to be a pain to look for, but there's a piece of armor here. I know there's a piece of armor here. I want to find this piece of armor. Because we're set as far as weapon goes. As soon as we get energy cells, I mean, we're set. We're like set. Ian, stop. Ian critically missed, and imagine this. Okay, let's just think logically. You're swinging a knife at something, and you completely fail, and you throw it out of your hand. And then you forget to pick it up afterwards. Ian, in addition to suffering from the same unlucky thing the rest of us are suffering from, I think you're just an idiot. Let's see. I don't see any more lockers. Darn it, I need a locker. Maybe there's one at the end here? No, that's covered. Rubble. Okay, we must have missed something. I know that there has to be another... That's 10mm armor piercing ammo. I kind of want that. Okay. Should I go back now, or... Yeah, there's rats here. I'll go ahead and go back now and get that 10mm armor piercing. Were you not dead already? Squeak! I got shot in the face. I'm gonna go squeak. I love that. Give me bullets. Thank you for the bullets. And now, to go to the next level and look for a locker. I see. Guess what? A locker. I don't know how I missed it before, actually. But oh well. I believe this is the locker I'm looking for. Leather jacket, and I'm sorry, I didn't have to buy that other rope. Thanks. This leather jacket is useful not only in that it will grant us some additional armor class, and some defense. Actually, the defense is a little more difficult to look at. We have normal defense 20%, laser defense 20%, fire 10%, plasma 10%, and explosion 20%. I don't know what the zeros are for, but I know that's what it's meaning to say there. I didn't mean to go down there again. Okay. So we have armor, we have a great weapon, we lack ammunition for said weapon, but we have another not-so-great weapon, which we have ammunition for, coincidentally enough. These rats don't offer enough experience to really be worth it anymore. So now, I suppose, the only appropriate thing to do to end off this episode is to go to our next town. And I'm thinking a town that sounds rather nice and quaint, I might add, is Junktown. So, off we go. We must go to a Junktown. I don't know where Junktown is. Junktown's down there. We're probably going to have a random encounter along the way. I know I described luck really badly. I just basically said it was about critical chance. It's also about random encounters. If you have very low luck, you can be ambushed by the deadliest enemies in the game directly out of the vault. If you have good luck, you can do like we did and discover what we discovered. You'd better put that away. Junktown is a friendly place, friend, and you want to keep it that way. Put what away? Your weapon, idiot. Hey, I'm not an idiot. I have more than one intelligence. Killian won't take your arms away, but you'd better damn well keep them in your holster. Oh, sorry. You'd better behave, since it's the law, and I enforce the law. Put your weapon away. Don't draw it unless in self-defense, and you won't have a problem with us. Disobey the law, and we will return you to the lawless wasteland, dead or alive. bite your laws. Nah, I do. Yeah, sure. I'll put it away. Well, here we are. Let's go ahead and make a new save game for episode 4. And call this one a day. Thank you for watching, and I bid you. Oh, good grief. Sir, I put it away. I'm sorry. Come back. No. Ian, don't. Well, this is... I won't typically reload saves just because it's a little bit of cheating. If something completely terrible like that happens, I will reload the save. Because that was unintended. That was very unintended. Gee. We've done a lot of stupid things today. We've lost all the ammunition to our alien blaster, and we've accidentally triggered conflict with the first person we see in Junktown. How stupid. Displays. The remains of a long-dead traveler, you say? I don't see these remains, but okay. You escape with no damage. You're nearly crushed by a boulder in an avalanche. Displaced rock brings a long-dead traveler. I don't see this long-dead traveler. Oh. Duh, I'm an idiot. And this dead traveler had money. Cha-ching. We're gonna set the new save thing to... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and override episode 4, just so we don't screw that up. Again. And we're actually gonna stop directly outside of Junktown, rather than in Junktown. No, I didn't want... I just want to stop in the desert. And put away my weapon. And I guess we might as well end this now and save Junktown for its own episode next time. Thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu.